Passed some legislation, the Utilities Affordability Statutes Amendment Act. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it? What's the significance of that?
You bet. Bill 19, and the big long name that you just mentioned, is really important and has got two primary points in it. One is really going to impact the people that live in Calgary. It readjusts the local access fee. Previous to this, Calgary had a two-part fee that had a multiplier to it. So when the RRO, the regulated rate option for electricity last year went up, that fee really spiked. And it was 4 to 5 times higher than what people in Edmonton would pay for electricity, just for the fee. So we stabilized that. It's a one-part fee based on usage, and that will really help bring prices, stabilize prices for those who are on that default rate. The second part is changing the regulated rate option, which really impacts people in Edmonton and North Rural within Alberta. Because a couple things. One, the word regulated made people think that they were safe, that it was government monitored or something like that. It's not. It was a variable rate. And just like a variable rate mortgage, most of the time it could be lower than your going rate. But the 1 or 2 times that it's not, it's really high. As people saw last summer when the prices spiked. So we changed how that is calculated. We changed the name to the rate of last resort to get people to be a bit more aware. We've added some context and contact information for the Utilities Consumer Advocate, the UCA. So if people have questions or concerns or don't know how to find a better rate, they have someone to call. And that'll stabilize that rate. So hopefully people will become more informed, find a better rate when they can. And if they can't, they should be able to gain a lot of stability if that's just the only rate that they can manage to get where they're at. So those two things, and that'll have a really stabilizing effect across the whole market, because obviously Calgary, Edmonton, two big blocks of population. As that goes, it sets a tone for the rest of the province as well. So pretty critical a bill and act that we put forward.
100%. Thanks for putting it forward. When's kind of like the implementation? You guys are hoping to have this implemented. I know after legislation happens, it still takes time, even though it's into law. It still takes some time before everything's all complete. So what's kind of the status update? Where we?
So it's been past all stages. It's been proclaimed, and it's in force date is January 1, 2025. That allows those two areas to make the changes, and the entities that provide the default rate to change their billing formats and on those kind of things. They have to get certain things done and approved by the Utilities Commission. So the AUC, Alberta Utilities Commission, that can take a little bit of time. They should have lots of time to make all those changes. We are having ongoing conversations with the City of Calgary to change that formula. But we think it will be in force January 1. So next year, people in Alberta can look forward to those two things. The fee being stabilized in Calgary and the rate of last resort being more stable over a longer period of time everywhere else.